أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, once again I greet you all with the greeting word of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. May Allah bless you all. My talk with you today is very important, especially for those in the field of da'wah, for du'ats, callers to Islam. It is the issue of circumcision of a male who has newly reverted to Islam, who has newly accepted Islam, who has newly embraced Islam. The question is, does a person who has newly reverted to Islam have to be circumcised immediately, or can he wait until he is psychologically and mentally prepared? Let me repeat the question. Does a person who has newly reverted to Islam have to be circumcised immediately, or can he wait until he is psychologically and mentally prepared? And what is Islamic ruling on this? My brothers, my sisters in Islam, it is important to know that all Muslim scholars agree that circumcision, we call it in Arabic al-khitan, is a religiously recommended, is a religiously praiseworthy act. It is an act of fitrah, but they differ regarding its obligation. Some of them said it is obligatory, means it is wajib to do the al-khitan, to do the circumcision, and some of them said it is recommended, means it's not wajib to do the al-khitan, to do the circumcision. So we have two different opinions. Among the scholars, there are some who said it is obligatory, means wajib, and some said it is recommended, just only is something good to do. So based on this difference of opinion among the scholars are generally agreed to take it easy with a new revert in this regard. In the issue of circumcision, scholars are generally agreed to take it easy with a newly reverted brother. The most important objective with new reverts to Islam, my brothers and sisters in Islam, we have to understand this. The most important objective with new reverts to Islam is to preserve and care for their newfound faith. Is to preserve and care for their newfound religion, newfound Iman. This is the most important objective that we have to bear in mind. So, delaying circumcision, al-khitan, will not affect his acceptance of Islam. He can delay it, and that will never affect his acceptance of Islam. Rather, it may serve some interest, it may serve some maslahah, such as avoiding putting him off Islam, or disliking Islam, or hating Islam. So we can delay it. We don't have to push for it. It is important to remember, my brother in the field of da'wah, that the evil, if any, that results from delaying circumcision in these circumstances, in these situations, is far less serious than the evil that results from his rejecting Islam after becoming a Muslim. So if there is any even evil in delaying the circumcision, in delaying the khitan, that evil is far less, my brother, is far less serious than the evil that results from his rejecting Islam after becoming a Muslim because of pushing him to be circumcised. So in short, my brothers and sisters in Islam, in this matter of circumcision, we must act on the principle of the most important before the important. Means al-ahammu qabla al-muhim. The principle of priority in issues, in matters related to religion is very important in the work of da'wah. Means we have to prioritize things. This principle is very important in the work of da'i. The principle of priority in issues or matters related to religion is very important in our work as du'at. It is important also to understand that imposing difficult, hard rulings such as circumcision on a new revert early may drive him away from Islam altogether. If we start with imposing difficult rulings such as circumcision, etc., on a newly reverted to Islam, that may drive him away from Islam altogether. We have to understand this. It is better not to speak or talk about it until after his faith is sufficiently well established and strong enough in Islam. Even we don't have to talk about this from the beginning, talk about this circumcision. So I would rather prefer not to talk or speak about it until after his iman is sufficiently well established and strong enough in Islam. However, it is important to mention here, it may be a situation where the new revert himself asks for circumcision without pressure from anyone. So in this case, if he, means the newly reverted to Islam, insists that he wants to get circumcised, there's nothing wrong with that. Rather, he will be considered doing something good. He will be considered doing something praiseworthy. We should even encourage him for that. But we don't push him to do it. Remember, my brother, my sister in the field of da'wah, calling to Islam. As I mentioned earlier, based on the difference of opinion among the scholars, whether it is circumcision is obligatory, wajib, or recommended, something good to do, please take this issue easy with a new revert. Don't push him. As I said, don't even talk about it. But if you found yourself in a situation where the new revert himself asks for it, then encourage him to do that. So based on the difference of opinion among the scholars, please take it easy. Take the issue of circumcision with a new revert easy. Don't push him for that. Concentrate on his iman first Concentrate on teaching him how to pray first. Concentrate on strengthening his iman, his faith first. When his iman is strong enough, he himself will go for it. Believe me. So let us concentrate on how to teach them how to read Fatiha, how to pray, how to strengthen their iman instead of pushing them to be circumcised from day one. As we said, this may drive him away from Islam altogether. So we have to make sure that he is psychologically and mentally prepared for it. Means for circumcision. Allah knows best. May Allah Almighty bless us all with sound understanding and knowledge of our religion, the beautiful religion, Islam. And we ask Allah Ta'ala to grant us more wisdom, especially in the work of da'wah. هذا وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا والحمد لله رب العالمين. بارك الله فيكم وسدد خطاكم.